Okay, so have you already looked at the number four?
Yeah,
Okay, I did as well and pretty much got it done. I didn't know if that's what they wanted us to do or how they were doing it.
I had no idea. I was like, do you know how like is there a time limit for these group meetings? Like,
Like how long we're supposed to go?
yeah,
He sent out an email that just said that we're supposed to use this as a tool to help us. So I'm assuming it's what as long as we feel comfortable.
okay.
I guess if
Um,
he docks us a little bit on the first one, we'll know we have to go longer.
yeah, true. So quick question for you. I'm assuming you did the sheet number two, right? The total operating temples one.
Yes.
Okay. Um, would you be able to tell me the numbers that you got prior to 1900? Because
Yeah.
I was just confused on what they actually wanted us to count as operating and not.
Right. So I at first got it all filled out, and then I found if you on that sheet in cell 4C, it has that little red mark that means a note if you hover over it.
Yeah.
And it says that it pretty much wants you to count Kirkland and Nauvoo as if they were still operating because it listed St. George's number three.
Yeah.
So what years are you wondering about?
Um, like in sheet two, just I guess the 1830s through like I guess 55.
Okay, so starting in 1836, I got the number one,
Okay.
and that goes all the way to 1845.
Okay.
And then 1846 is when the Nauvoo temple was dedicated.
Right. And then
And so then I
1855.
ran that all the way to 1876, even though it wasn't still operating. That's kind of what that red tab said to do.
1876? No, there's one in 1877, right?
Right. So it goes to two all the way to 1876, and then in 1877 it goes to three.
Okay, so there were none in 1855. Hold on.
No, so all the way from
Oh, okay. I understand.
1836 to 1845, there's one, and then 1846 to
Okay.
1876, there's two.
Okay. So,
At first, I
um,
put one in those 2 years and then went back down to zero because that's what actually happened. But
yeah.
pretty sure we're not supposed to do that.
So your total came up to 160?
No, the total at the end is 161.
160. Okay, that's confusing. So I have one in 1836, one in 1846,
Okay.
one in 1877, one in 1884, one in 1888, and one in 1893.
Yep, that's all right. And that gets you up to six.
Yeah,
Because you're supposed to be putting the total each year. Were you doing that?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I have a cumulative formula in there.
Oh, okay. I didn't do one. I thought about it, but didn't.
Yeah, it's honestly really simple if you want me to tell you how to do it. But
Yeah, I got that. I just didn't take. I should have done it. It would have been easier, but um, I made a mistake one place further. The way I ended up doing it because I couldn't get to the right number because 159 is how many operating temples we have right now.
right.
And if you add two for the original Nauvoo and Kirkland, you get to 161.
Okay.
Um, so what I ended up doing, I went to ldschurchtemples.com and then I just highlighted every one of the same year, saw how many should be. And I mean, I could still be off somewhere in the middle, but 161 should be the total since you have to add those two in.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm just confused.
I could share mine with you.
Um, I just don't know where the freak I'm missing one.
Are you at 121 in 2004?
2004. Yes.
Or 132 in 2009?
No.
Okay, so where was I? The first one I said was 121 in 2004. Then I got to
Yeah.
124, 126, still at 126 in 2007,
Yeah.
130 in 2008.
Oh, that's where I'm off. Yep, I put 3 and there's actually 4. There we go. Okay. Cool. We got that one done.
Did it
I
tell us
didn't
it
get the
wanted a
numbers.
cumulative formula on those, or did it not really care?
It didn't matter. In the end, did you watch the instruction video?
Yes, and is that the one it was talking about? We haven't done that formula yet.
Yeah. So I mean, they
I
haven't
thought
taught
we
us
had
it.
done that. I know how to do one, but I thought we had covered it already, but apparently not.
So there's no way they're gonna dock you points for that.
Yeah.
I didn't get the numbers for the presidents. I didn't break that down yet.
Okay, I can help you with those.
That would be helpful. I'm assuming Joseph Smith had. Did he have 1 or 2?
2.
Okay, just name them off.
So were we supposed to do something like that? Because I didn't do that. That's where I was confused when it said to copy and paste something.
I had no idea what it was talking about.
All I did was fill in the table.
Yeah, I don't know what it's expecting you to copy and paste from. I was looking through a bunch of stuff and I could not find anything to copy and paste.
So unless we're actually supposed to write what temples, it'd be Kirkland and Nauvoo, but now I'm kind of questioning my own math on that. Do you have that website up still? When does it say Nauvoo was dedicated?
So it says Nauvoo was dedicated in 1846.
Yeah, so Kirkland's the only one that was before Joseph Smith, right?
Yes. So Joseph Smith only has 1.
Yeah, I don't know how I messed that up. Because I had
and then Brigham Young has 2, right?
Okay, and I had him at 1, so I just mixed up the Nauvoo temple. I must have not looked at it really close.
Yeah.
So yeah, because Brigham Young was still there when St. George was done.
Yeah.
Okay, so as long as I'm right after that, I don't know how I messed that up. I then got 1 for John Taylor.
Okay.
2 for Wilford Woodruff.
Okay.
0 for the next 2, Lorenzo Snow and Joseph Smith.
Okay.
3 for Heber J. Grant.
Okay.
1 for George Albert Smith.
Okay.
5 for David O. McKay.
Cool.
2 for Joseph Fielding Smith. 0 for Harold B. Lee.
Okay.
20 for Spencer W. Kimball.
Wow.
10 for Ezra Taft Benson. 2 for Howard W. Hunter. 77 for Gordon B. Hinckley.
That's insane.
Yeah, and 35 for Thomas S. Monson.
Okay. Awesome.
What graphs did you decide to go with?
I haven't even started with that yet.
Let me show you mine and see if what you think about the ones I chose, because I'm not sure if some of them just didn't look that great. So I'm going to share my screen with you and can you see it?
Yeah.
I don't know if the top one, I think for sure that's the way to go. The second one, it was getting really confusing if I didn't do it that way.
Okay. Would a line not work better than the fill?
A line chart?
Yeah.
Let me click on it and switch it to a line and show you what it does. I don't remember because this was 6-7 hours ago. So
right.
So it's about the same thing. It's just not filled in. So yeah, that was my second best option. All right, here's the crazy stuff. Like if you do a column, a bar chart.
Oh, wow.
The scatter plot was definitely all over the place.
Yeah, that's not the way to go.
I think this was an area that area is what this one was called.
Okay.
But do they look like something that would be easy to understand?
I think so. Let me play around with sheet 2 real fast. Let's hide this.
Did you go
Probably
to
the worst
Brazil on your mission?
class. So what?
You go to Brazil on your mission?
Yeah,
Okay.
assuming you can tell by the flag.
Yeah.
Uh,
Where'd you live?
I served in Fortaleza, which is the states of Ceará. I also served in Pernambuco. But I served mostly in the interior part of my
Okay.
mission. So
Yeah, I went to Alaska, so I was still in the States.
sweet, that's awesome. I worked up in Alaska and freaking loved it. It was amazing.
Did you like the cruise ship stuff or up on the slope?
I was working at a lodge,
Okay.
so I don't.
Was it for
know.
was it for people that did excursions from the cruises?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we had lots of those in our singles branches. So
Yep.
where do you live?
Yeah. What?
Where are you living?
Um, I worked at the Mount McKinley Lodge, which is near. Are you familiar with Talkeetna?
Yeah.
Okay, it was a little north of there.
Okay. And are you from Idaho, Utah, or where are you at now?
Well, I'm from Texas. Right now, I'm living in Utah, though.
Oh, and you, okay. I'm in Idaho, so
Do you go to BYU there?
no, it's all online. Is it that I'm doing?
Okay, that's what I do, obviously. Oh, this is so weird.
Some
What
of the
the heck?
charts.
Yeah. Well, my chart did it inverted to where it's the year on the left side and then the number of temples on the bottom.
Oh, yeah, I think it did that to me at first. I'd have to see it to know, but yeah, it was messed up. So what I had to do is I wondered because of the hints that it gave. I went in and I changed the year 1900 to
Okay.
January 1900. Then I did January 1901, and then at that point I was able to drag it down or double click it so that it would go all the way down. Then when I remade the graph, it came in right. Then I was able to change the numbers back so they looked the same. But yeah, it was a messed up chart before I figured that out.
I'm sorry, I didn't really follow what you. Oh, that. Here we go. Does yours have a recommended chart thing?
No, mine's a Mac.
I'm on a Mac too.
Oh, are you? Oh, maybe it does then.
Yeah, I'm probably like the only two people in the class that are on Macs.
Let me
So
see.
if you highlight it, what?
Yeah.
To the left of all those charts, it says recommended charts.
Let me
Do
see.
you have that?
Is it near chart design? Oh yeah, recommended charts. Yep.
Yeah, and that pulls them up.
Hey, I like that.
Right? So
I wonder what that one. It's a clustered bar, huh? Because when I tried the bar, it didn't look anything like that. Oh, and then so on my bottom chart, when I clicked on it, it gave me 3 recommendations. The bottom one was actually the one that I went with.
Okay.
So that was, depending on which chart you're on, it gives you 2 recommendations. I see. But I kind of like the one that it gave me the idea for instead. The bar chart looks a little nicer. What major are you doing?
Business management.
Okay, me too. How far along are you?
I am a junior.
Okay, so we're right about the same spot. I'm at 75 right now.
Okay. I don't even know how many I have. I feel like I've been in school for so long.
Yeah. Oh, me too. I'm only doing 3 a semester, 2 classes a semester.
Okay, that's what I'm doing this semester. Because I was doing like 5 a semester, and that was just kicking my butt because I work full time as well.
Yeah, me too.
So
You done accounting yet?
yes, I did that last semester. Oh my goodness.
Which one did you do?
I don't even know.
Was it your first one?
Yeah,
Was it 211
that sounds right.
or something like? If it was financial accounting, that's the worst class I've taken.
Really?
Managerial was a little better, but those are the only 2 classes I haven't got A's in.
That's insane.
I got an A minus in managerial accounting and a B minus in financial accounting. That class was ridiculous.
Yeah. I feel like the accounting class that I took just rushed through everything. And
Yeah.
it was just terrible. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan. I'm glad I'm
So
done
where
with
do you
it.
work?
What's that?
Where do you work?
I'm a general contractor. I build houses.
Oh, sweet.
I'm self-employed.
Is there a lot of that work to do up there in Idaho?
Yeah, we're swamped. We take a couple months off in the winter just so we can, but besides that, I'm working full time all year long and we do 25, 30 houses a year.
Dang. That is a
I
lot.
do it with my 2 brothers.
Okay. Cool. Do we need anything other than those 2 graphs, honestly?
That's all I had. So I had page 1, page 2, which was just filling in the 2 tables. And then I put the graphs on it. As I read through it, that's all that it looked like to me. And then it did, I don't know if you noticed, it wants page 3 for the graphs. It wants them on their
Yeah.
own.
Right. Okay.
So I think that's it. Unless I missed something. So far I've got a perfect score on the other ones that we've had to turn in.
Nice.
So I think I'm reading the directions right. Or he's an easy grader. That'd be even better.
Yeah, that'd be nice. What did you name your first graph?
What did I name the first one?
Yeah.
I think I put number of temples dedicated while presiding,
Okay.
and then total operating temples, which I think might have been the name that actually popped up with it. Then I just gave them a little color, but tried to make them so they weren't real flashy since it was worried about that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to say we're good.
Okay. That works. Well, I will email you this broadcast, and if you'll just send me a text or email telling me you got it so that it works for you, you should just be able to put the URL in the bar, and it'll just come right back to the beginning. That way, you'll have the right thing, and then you just put that in the comment section, I think.
Sweet. Quick question for you.
Yep.
At the beginning of this class, I was a little confused because we signed up for 2 different slots.
Yes.
But we only meet once a week, right?
Yeah, so he said we only have to meet one time a week. And then I pressed him a little bit, and he said he still wants a video for every one. So we're going to have to meet earlier in the week for the weeks we have 2 if we're going to do that.
Okay.
Otherwise, he wants us to meet a second time. So I'd say we just briefly go over a little bit of each sheet when we have 2 of them, and then we can submit the same video.
Okay. That sounds good. All right. I just wanted to confirm that.
Okay.
Sweet.
Hey, well, thanks. I'll talk. Should we just plan on the same time each week? Just go Tuesday at 9? Does that work for you?
This works great.
Okay, that works. And we can email each other if something comes up.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Hey,
Talking to you, Joe.
Okay. Yep, I'll see you.